everyone. We've had a few requests from folks out there that want to know what we carry when we take our trike rides. Let's check it out. Before I talk about what we do take on trike rides, let me talk a little about what we don't take and probably should take. I've been meaning to put a pair of latex gloves and one of those small sealed wet wipe squares in my trike bag. They weigh nothing, take up no space, and really come in handy when you have to touch your chain or remove a wheel during a repair on the road. They make cleaning up your hands much easier than trying to wipe them off on the nearest patch of grass, which is my go-to move. Another thing I should carry with me is one of those small SRAM power links. It's definitely not something you'd use every day, but if your chain snaps and you carry a chain removal tool like I do in my multi-tool, the power link makes for a fairly easy repair and can really be the difference between finishing your ride or calling for help. I'll also be talking about what Joe and I usually take to eat on a ride, but on a long ride that will take all day, I like to stop someplace and get something substantial to eat around the halfway point. Okay, let's get on with it. We don't really carry that much when we ride, but it's broken down into two main categories. The first is fixing flat tires, and the second is nutrition. For fixing flat tires, we of course have a pump and a patch kit, which is I always prefer to try and patch first before replacing a tube, but if it doesn't work and you have to replace a tube, I carry extra tube. With this VTX, you need the 700 tube and you need a 20-inch tube, so I've got both of those. Some tire irons, and these are Pedro's tire irons, and they work really well. These are my favorite tire irons, even though they're plastic and not iron. I carry a multi-tool for certain if we need small repairs on the trike, something needs to be tightened up. And Joe carries what's turned out to be over the years probably the most important tool we've had, and that is a Leatherman. And the Leatherman comes in really handy because it turns into, if you're not familiar with it, you probably are, they're fairly common. It turns into a pair of pliers, and this has come in very handy to pry chains out of cassettes and freewheels and to manipulate things with a little power that you don't normally have with just your hands. Okay, and that is really, that Leatherman rounds out the category of fixing flat tires and small mechanical problems. For nutrition, we of course carry water, and depending on the ride, usually 2 water bottles. And then some kind of just a small snack like a granola bar, or today I've got these gummy snaps, something sugary just to give you a little fast energy. And I also carry, in case of emergencies, in case of a bonk, some little goo packs, because these really help bonks and they help you get back on the road quickly. So I always carry a few of these, and I carry them in a plastic bag because when you open up these goo packs, they get sticky and gooey, and you have nothing to do with the leftover foil packs, so you can put them back in the plastic bag. So that's really all we really carry, except for a phone and my wallet, because I carry my phone and my wallet everywhere. We will see you next time, folks. We hope that helped you guys out a little bit, and that's about it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.